Hi guys, welcome back to the Love Stay YouTube channel. Sorry if it's echoey, I'm in my bathroom, but today I've got a really fun video. Please excuse my face, it's literally, I've just woken up. I'm going to be doing a Fenty Beauty skin test with some of the products that I've got from Fenty Skin. I thought I'd do like a 2-week test, so it was probably going to be more like vloggy style. If it's really echoey, then I'll maybe move to another room. But I'm basically going to be using their skin products. So the products I have are the Fenty Skin cleanser. It's called the Total Cleanser. Then we have the Fat Water, which is like a toner, this one here. And then we have the Moisturizer, which is not on the outside, but the packaging is very, very cool. And I'll show you that as I use it. Okay, so first, I'm crouching, I'm sorry. First I have to show you these packaging. Look at this, okay. I want it to focus. So look, they all twist open. And this one is even cooler. It pops up. So these I think would be really good for travel because the likelihood of them untwisting is like not very high. But also, I feel like it's for cleanliness for these two, especially. I feel like twisting them makes them like more hygienic rather than like getting gunk trapped in a lid. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a really cool design. Packaging is beautiful. It's so cute. It really looks nice in my room. I've literally had them sitting out. So yeah, let's start with the skincare routine. So for the cleanser, you're meant to wet your face and then you're meant to get a low amount of this and rub it all over. So I'm just going to do that now. Now I will say that my face has not been the best recently. I've had like really painful cysts and I tend to get a lot of spots around my jaw, so I'll be really I'll be really interested to see how they clear up and if they do using this. I did have a different skincare routine that I've been doing before I received these that was really helping, so I'll be interested to see if my skin continues to get better or if it sort of stops its progress, because the other system I used was working. And if you enjoy this video, then let me know, because I will film one with my other skincare routine. That other skincare routine I mostly use at night. I'm going to be using this one in the day, although I won't be doing my other skincare routine while I'm doing this test. So this wash is really nice. It's not really foamy, but it's definitely like lathering. I was so happy. I also always make such a mess when I'm washing off cleanser. So it has made my face look really clean. Okay, so now it's time for toner. Okay, so I've just got myself a little cotton pad and I'm just going to squirt a little bit on here. It's quite thick, which I've not seen for a toner before. I'm not sure if you can see that. Can you see? Oh, no. There you go. It's quite thick, which the other toner I use is not. It's very liquidy. I think I may have put too much on. Oopsie. And this toner, I did read the ingredients. This toner has got niacinamide in it and witch hazel, and I'm sure there was something else I saw, but basically niacinamide is an antioxidant, so this is what will essentially protect your skin from like the elements, like any harmful particles or anything like that. It just protects the skin. They're called Free Radicals. I have got a blog post below. I basically handpicked a few of like the most popular skincare products at the moment that I've seen and the ingredients that are in them, and I basically explained what the ingredients do, because I know that sometimes it can be a bit confusing because there's so many names for so many things and you're like, well, what does it actually do for my skin? Well, in that blog post I've explained it, so I'll link that below so you guys can read that if you want to. And lastly, I'm going to take this moisturizer, which pops up like that. Take a little pea amount just there. I'm just going to rock that in. So that didn't go quite as far as I wanted it to, so I'm just going to grab another little bit and put that on my forehead. And obviously make sure before you're doing your skincare, especially if you're rubbing in like moisturiser and stuff, that your hands are clean. You need to make sure your hands are clean, because it's no good putting on all your skincare and using all your skincare stuff if you've got dirty hands, because you're just going to be putting the dirt from your hands back on your face, and that's not what you want to be doing, because you want to be cleaning your face. Okay, so let me get in the light. This is my skin day one using the Fenty Skin. Cool, so I'll pretty much be back in the morning tomorrow to see if I've got any changes in my skin. Obviously I know skincare isn't a one-day thing, but I'll let you know, I'll show you how it goes, and I'll be back to do this whole routine again tomorrow. Good morning, welcome back to day 2 of the Fenty Skin trial. Please excuse my hair when I wash it, because I shaved it a few months ago. It's currently growing out and it looks absolutely hideous unless I scrape it all back. So to film this morning, instead of messing about with it, I just put top up. Please ignore it, it's gross. So this developed yesterday. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a nice painful spot. Obviously these haven't gone down particularly, this hasn't gone down on my jaw, and that one is still there. Obviously I know it's day 2, so I'm going to do my normal, the same skincare that I did yesterday, and obviously then tomorrow we'll see how well this does. I don't know if this is a myth, and I'll pop it up on screen if it is or not, but I feel like when you use skincare, if you have like not bad skin, if you have like spots like this like me, I feel like some products draw out like the dirt and almost make you spotty before your skin gets better. I did find that with my other skincare, so I'll be curious to see if this one does the same. I haven't used my skincare for a little while because I wanted my skin to just be my skin before testing out this Fenty one, so it could be that I had stuff brewing under the surface and this Fenty Skin is now drawing it out, which is a good thing, I suppose. So after 2 weeks we'll see if it actually helps or not. So let's get into the actual routine for the day. So just like yesterday, I'm going to take the cleanser first. This cleanser it's quite difficult to squeeze out of the bottle. It's quite thick. I don't know if that's something that people care about, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Ah, I've just realised what it smells like. It smells like strawberries. Is it strawberries? It smells kind of fruity. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about... My bathroom makes this really strange noise. I don't understand that. I rewatched yesterday's video just to like make sure I didn't look like an idiot. And all I could hear is this clicking. I think I've just got used to it in my 25 years of existence. So... yeah, that spot is really painful. I don't know how I feel about fragrance in skincare, because I'm a little bit like, I don't know if I really want like a if it's like a very light smell, it is quite a light smell, but I just don't know how I feel about it in terms of like something that's meant to be really cleaning my skin. I don't really want unnecessary like chemicals in my skincare, if that makes sense, but we'll see after 2 weeks whether it actually irritates my skin or not. I'm making sure that I'm patting my face dry, not scrubbing it. Time for the Fat Water Tonic. Grabbing a little cotton bud and pop a little amount on there. This one's a little bit trickier to keep clean because I feel like you need to clean it after, because it ends up getting all over the top of the thing. But I'm really praying that this doesn't turn into a cyst that I ended up with on my chin, because they hurt so much. So now my skin feels really like, it's really hard to describe, but basically very, very clean. It's like stripped of all the oil, which, I don't know, it might be a good thing. That's definitely getting bigger too. Now for moisturizer. After this, I think I'm going to do a side-by-side of yesterday's skin and today's skin, and I might do that sort of for every day. So do a side-by-side of the day before. That moisturiser is nice and it doesn't feel oily, like really, you know, like some moisturisers it just feels like you've got like a layer of just grease on your skin. And I do have moisturiser like that I like to use at night because I don't mind going to bed with like a really greasy face. So I know yesterday I was saying all of these are probably like for cleanliness. I'm not convinced. I think it might have just been a nice way to package them, because it's all getting under here and like in there, all the product now, and this fat water is almost impossible to clean the top when once you put your toner on your pad, you can't then wipe the rest of the top because you end up just wiping the toner everywhere. It's a very strange design. That's the second day of doing Fenty Skin. It's getting the light. And this is day 2 of my Fenty Skin test. So yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. See if anything gets worse or anything gets a bit better. Good morning. Today I'm here with a wrap on my head because I've just washed my hair. We're doing day 3 of the Fenty Skin. This is painful as hell. Praying it doesn't turn into a cyst, but I have a horrible feeling it will. All of these obviously haven't got any better. Neither is that. I did do a little bit of research because I know yesterday I was saying maybe it's because my skin's getting used to it. The general consensus is that that is the case. Like with skincare, sometimes it can like draw stuff out, and apparently it's a good thing. So we're going to carry on with this. For a minute I was like, I don't know, because my skin really just was not happy. But I thought we'd give it a go, because hopefully, other than that, the rest of my skin is like really nice and really clean. Like everything feels nice. Just put myself in the eye. Yeah, so let's get on with today's routine. I don't want to chat too much, otherwise this video is going to be hella long. Okay, excuse my Baby Metal t-shirt. If anyone listens to Baby Metal, hit me up in the comments. I doubt anyone does. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cleanser. I'm going to wet my face as usual. I really need to stop doing that bit after I'm dressed because I keep soaking myself. I also have to admit, after I use that, my skin does look so much cleaner and like fresher, which is really nice. I wish it just stayed like this all day. Time for toner. So annoying to clean. Also, I put a lot less on today. Just gonna put that everywhere. Lastly, moisturizer. Okay, I've put a lot of moisturiser on today because my skin has been proper dry, so I'm like trying to make it not be dry. So we'll see how my skin's looking tomorrow, but do another third day of Fenty check. This is day 3 of the Fenty Skin routine. see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Today, I want to say it's day 4. Honestly, I don't know. I've forgotten how to count already. It's the morning. Also, new nails. This design is obviously stolen. I did not come up with this design. I mean, I say stolen. I recreated a set that I've seen on Pinterest for years and I've always wanted, but I've never trusted actual nail techs to do it the way I wanted, so I finally did it myself. But yeah, they're all done. Feel free to follow my Instagram, Professional Nails by Jess. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. Right, let's just get on with the day. Also, I wanted to say, I'm not going to do this every single day, as in I'm not going to do like a commentary every day. For the next like 2 or 3 days, I'm going to just speed through and see if there's any changes, because I mean, you're not going to see day-to-day progress, I don't think. So yeah, basically same routine applies. I'm going to scoot through and then I'll show you an after. Okay, I've done the whole routine. I tried to do it relatively quickly so that you guys weren't just watching a load of footage. I might have even cut it, to be fair. So this, my sort of first impression, I say first impression, over the last 4 days, the one thing I definitely like is the moisturiser. The only thing I will complain about is the fact it's scented. Not a massive fan. I'm lucky I don't have sensitive skin, but if you've got sensitive skin, I think it's quite a strong scent. I think in the beginning I was like, oh, it's not too bad, but sort of the more I'm using it, the more I'm like, actually, as soon as you pump it out, it's like whacking it on your face. It's a strong scent. So if you've got sensitive skin, I'd probably avoid it, or maybe do like a test for like a couple of days on like a patch and see how your skin copes, because it's quite scented. It smells beautiful, but it's scented. So this is day 4 of the Fenty Skin routine. Still got my spots, but they are going down. So there we go. Cool. I probably won't see you tomorrow or the next day, or potentially even the next day, but I'll be back in a few days. Good morning. I've had 3 days off. I took Saturday, Sunday and Monday off filming. But back to say, I have been doing the same routine. So obviously I've been doing the routine while I've not been filming, but I thought it would be really boring if I did it every day and it was just a cut every single day. But if we can see, these have gone right down. These have gone down. Obviously there's still, that's like a bit of scarring, but it's flat. And this has gone down. So, I mean, it could be really good. I could have judged it wrongly at the beginning. But yeah, let's do day, how many days now? I can't remember. I'll put it up on screen somewhere. I don't know. Of the Fenty Skin routine. I still can't decide if I'm a fan or not of the way that the product comes out. I found that with the cleanser and the toner is okay. No, sorry, the toner and the moisturiser. But the cleanser is so thick, it's really difficult to get out of the tube, especially when you're trying to squeeze it onto your fingers. I'd almost wish it was like a pump or something. Like I've got a CeraVe one and that's literally a pump. I've also got better at not absolutely soaking myself when I would rinse the cleanser off, but skin looks nice and clean. So now it's time for toner. And I found that the routine doesn't take too long, so I'm not sort of like in here for ages. And I'm not backwards and forwards. I've literally just kept all the products in my bathroom, and just every morning after I've washed my hair and brushed my teeth, I do my face routine. And I did my makeup on Sunday, which I wasn't gonna do because my makeup came out so nicely, my foundation, and I didn't like overly like prime my skin. I didn't do anything different. My makeup just looked really good. So the only thing that's changed is my skincare. So hopefully it's making a difference to my makeup. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is this moisturiser has SPF in it, and I think it's quite a high SPF. I'll pop it somewhere here if like what it is, because I haven't actually looked it up, because I didn't want to look too much up, because I didn't want to have like a bias going into this. And I know that she made this for all skin tones, so that people, it doesn't leave like an ashy like film, you know, like sun cream when you put it on and you end up with like a little bit of a white cast. I think she made it in mind so that it didn't do that on any skin tone. I think I read that somewhere. Okay, so this is the last, not the last check-in, it's another check-in. So this is my skin on day something here of the Fenty Skin routine. This side of my face looks so much cleaner and nice. I just need my chin spots to go away. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. This is my final day using the Fenty Skin routine. I have had a bath, so my skin is kind of clean as it is. I'll show you, I'll do like a final check-in in front of the window where you can see the light properly. So yeah, basically gonna do the routine, and then I'm gonna give you some final thoughts on the routine and whether I think it's worth the money. This is the final, so this is the final check-in for the Fenty Skin routine. Here is this side of my face, the front of my face, and this side of my face. I'm just looking in the viewfinder. You can obviously see all these, but these are actually flat. They're not actually spots. These are like scars from, I'm sure you remember from like the first day that I was doing this routine. I had a lot of like cysts. The cysts are gone. I did miss a couple of days of this routine, so I'm not going to say, oh, I've used it every day religiously. I haven't, but I've used it like I would normally use a skincare routine. I know you're meant to do it religiously, but I am a bit of a nightmare for remembering, especially in the morning. Like if I'm in a rush, I sometimes forget and I just sort of slap moisturizer on and hope for the best. Okay, so if I talk through the products that obviously I used, I think I mentioned briefly. The first product is the Fenty Skin Cleanser. I think it's called the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser Remove It All Cleanser. This I liked. It did make my face feel clean. It didn't have too much of a strong scent, and the ingredients in it were quite good. I'm not obviously by no means an expert, but it has glycerin in, which I know it's quite far down, but it has glycerin, which I know is obviously good for moisturising. So I liked that. I would potentially use that again. Whether I'd use it over the cleanser I have, which is the CeraVe cleanser, I might go and get those and show you what I use normally. Here's my normal skincare pot. This is where all the products I use every day, and I find with that skincare routine I tend to do it at night because it's a bit better. That is the one thing I didn't do with the Fenty Skin, is I didn't actually use it at night. I know that the moisturizer is meant to be for the day, so I assumed that this routine was a day routine, whereas the products I use here I always use at night. So this is the cleanser I usually use, the CeraVe, there we go, hydrating cleanser. I find that this makes my skin feel really, really clean, but doesn't dry it out. I do find that that Fenty Skin Total Cleanser tends to dry my skin out a little bit. So the next product is the toner. I sound really out of breath. I haven't gone anywhere, but I sound out of breath. Okay, so the next product is the Fenty Skin Fat Water. This, and it is, as you can see, it's kind of like syrupy consistency, which I wasn't really a fan of, I've got to admit, because when you're trying to get it on the cotton pad, you have to squeeze it on, but it sort of gets all over the lid, and I think that's partially because of the way that it opens and closes. All of the products are like a twist, so it sort of twists open. Oh no. I found with this product that it basically got really messy really quickly, which I'm not a massive fan of, because with skincare you don't want like residual product like sitting on there. You want it to be clean and sanitary because you're putting it on your face. So It says a pore refining toner. I can't say I've noticed. I kind of want you guys to let me know what you think about the pore situation. I wouldn't say they're particularly refined. It's a nice toner to use. Definitely not my favourite, not for the price. Yeah, this, in comparison to what I usually use, which is the Pixie Glow Tonic, this is what I usually use. And when you're comparing ingredients, the second ingredient in this toner is glycolic acid, which is meant to be really, really good for your skin, to clean your skin. And the second ingredient for this one is essentially witch hazel. There is a little bit of speculation about witch hazel in skincare products, and a lot of people that I've seen on sort of TikTok and like other YouTube channels, they sort of tend to tell you to steer away from witch hazel. They're like not really sure, because I think, quote, I will say here if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like drying and it's not great. It's meant to like dry out your skin. Okay, so I've just read the back of this, and the directions: use day and night on clean skin, apply over face with fingers. Not a massive fan of that, which is something I didn't know. I always apply toner with a cotton bud, like a cotton pad, sorry, because I just think it's more hygienic. Okay, and lastly is the one thing that I do like. It's the Fenty Skin Moisturizer. I did find that my face was really moisturised. It was nice. I know that this is got SPF in it, and it does sort of feel like a sun cream when you put it on. The one thing I will say about it is it's got a very, very strong scent. I think I mentioned that a few days ago. It's got a very strong scent, which obviously a lot of skincare professionals say completely avoid that at all costs. There should be no fragrance in your skincare. So yeah, sort of do with that information what you will. I do like it though, and I think I will use it, but I think I'll use it in the summer, and I'll use it alongside these two products instead. So I'll use my normal cleanser, my normal toner, but I will potentially use this in the day, because I feel like with the SPF it will be better than the moisturiser I usually use, which is this CeraVe one. The reason I prefer the CeraVe ones is because they've both got hyaluronic acid in, which is very, very good for moisturising the skin. Now I would say I've got normal to oily skin, but in the winter it can get very, very dry. So the moisturising lotion I use it at night because it can make me really greasy. But if I use it at night and wake up in the morning, my skin is not greasy at all. It's just really nice and moisturised. Obviously it's been soaking in overnight, and then I tend to put like primer and all my makeup over the top of that in the morning, because usually I don't have time for skincare. The thing that I don't think that Fenty Skin has is these are the other thing that I use, the Nip and Fab glycolic acid night pads. I find that they're really good for my skin, but Fenty doesn't offer any of that. I'll have a little look around the internet and post some videos below of some more educated, should I say, people that talk about the Fenty Skin routine. I know that there's a guy called Hiram, and he is brilliant on skincare. He's probably one of the most well-known skincare people on YouTube that I know of. So I will drop his link below so you guys can go and watch that. I'm not sure if he's spoken about Fenty Skin, but if he has, I'll put that video below. So yeah, I mean, final thoughts after rambling is I don't hate the routine. I don't think it's done my skin massive favours like this routine has for me. So I'm glad I have that routine, because I've been able to compare it, and my skin has been fine. I've not been wowed about how well my skin's done. It did definitely break out at the beginning, but obviously it's all gone down. These are all flat now, they're just scars, but that is something that I do suffer with when I get spots or cysts or anything. I do get very, very dark patches for quite a while until that skin sort of is repaired. So yeah, I mean, the only thing that I would potentially repurchase is the moisturiser. I'm not sure if I said how much this is, so I'll just pop that on the screen here for you quickly. But yeah, that's potentially the only thing that I would repurchase. but even then my other moisturiser is fine, and I'm sure you can find one that's a bit cheaper and also isn't in America, because at the moment I don't believe Fenty Skin is in the UK. I know the Fenty makeup is, I'm not sure about Fenty Skin. So yeah, I mean, I hope that was vaguely helpful for anyone. If you guys want to see a 2-week trial of these products, I'm going to be giving my skin a bit of a break, and I'll be going back to these products again because they're my favourite. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that down below. All of these products are all on Love to Slay at the moment. I feel really bad plugging these products, but Fenty Skin is from like America, and we found it was very difficult to get hold of. It could be different now, don't completely quote me. But yeah, if you guys are after the products that I showed you that I usually use, they are on Love to Slay now, and I've got to go because my camera looks like it's getting hot. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this was vaguely helpful. Make sure you subscribe, like the video and everything like that. And make sure you sign up to Love to Slay. There is a link in the description below. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.